Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another short episode of ASKgufish. Hit that like button, it really helps out, and let's just jump into it. Have you seen the new AZS models? Basically a Tele AZ. Those look awesome. They also have Lari, Basilio, and Josh Smith's signature AZS models. Yeah, these have been absolutely lighting up the internet this morning. Ibanez released most of their 2021 models earlier in the month, but it looks like they also kept some stuff hidden. This morning we got a new Phase 2 reveal, to borrow ESP's terminology, and I honestly think this small drop was more interesting than the previous mass reveal. The biggest talking point is that Ibanez is taking their super successful AZ line and finally adding a new shape. So now you can get them in Super Strat, or I guess you would call it Super Tele form. And they haven't just straight up copied the Tele shape, they've given it their own Ibanez-y twist. The silhouette is like a slightly rounder, less aggressive FR. There's a subtle forearm contour on the front, then a belly cut, and the same rounded neck heel and wide cutaway you find on all the other normal AZs. There are 5 variations at launch, all with altered bodies. The AZ2200 comes in black, sunset burst flame, or royal blue sapphire quilt. Each has a 2-point Goto trem, which has then been matched to an exclusive steel pickup plate, which Ibanez says is critical to generate the quintessential twang T-style guitars are known for. The AZS 2209H replaces the trem with a Goto hardtail, and at first glance it looks fairly standard, but actually features proprietary Goto and Ibanez co-designed in-tune saddles. They're made of titanium, they're pre-intonated, and have tactically deepened grooves on the 1st and 6th strings, meaning that there's less saddle tilt to match the curve of the fingerboard. These models come in tri-fade burst and the amazing Prussian blue metallic, and you also get the more traditional look with the pickguard and Tele-style control plate, which has been curved to make it appear more contemporary, but also puts the pickup switch in a better location. Love the Tele, but that horizontal pickup switch is not great, and it's about time someone updated it. And that angle makes it a more natural motion to go from picking to switching pickups. I'm basically on the bridge pickup, tone wide open 95% of the time anyway, but from a designer perspective, well done Ibanez. Then the AZSs retain a lot of that AZ DNA that's made the series so popular. The roasted maple neck with an oval C profile, so it's not your typical Ibanez super shredder. It's got that more traditional feel with the stability benefits of roasted maple. Oil impregnated bone nut, the roasted maple fingerboard with a 12-inch radius, again stability but also rounder than those super flat fingerboards Ibanez is generally known for. Basically, these are designed to be the Ibanez guitar for non-Ibanez people. Kind of surprised they haven't gone for the compound fingerboard radius they added to the regular AZs this year and have stuck with the uniform radius found on previous year AZs. But then stainless steel frets, lumen lays, I mean these things have sick neck specs. Goto Magnum Lock machine heads, I'll be honest, I have these on my ESP Eclipse. I love how reliable the tuning mechanism is. I do not like how they lock at all though. The idea is you just turn them and they lock themselves. And it works. Sometimes. Sometimes it just does its own thing. And I need to use a coin to manually turn the locking mechanism to get it to work. I mean, these look cleaner, they're more traditional, probably helps with balance, but give me a thumb screw every time. Then these come with Seymour Duncan pickups, an Alnico 2 Pro Custom in the bridge, and then a Magic Touch Mini in the neck. Without the exposed pole pieces, is that a mini humbucker or like a Firebird pickup in the neck? Oh, I guess H in the specs means humbucker. Either way, I tried a bit of Googling, couldn't find anything about a Magic Touch Mini or an Alnico 2 Pro Custom for Teles, so I guess like how the Hyperions were custom made for the AZs, these are custom made for the AZSs. You also get the insane Dynamix 5 switching system. Basically, you get all the normal options you think you would on a Telecaster, but then using the mini toggle, you can enter a secondary mode. I'm just gonna throw up an image of the Dynamix 5 configuration diagram because that explains it a lot better than I ever could. Basically, you get a ton of different pickup configurations compared to your standard Telecaster. And those are just the standard AZSs. We haven't even talked about the signature versions, of which there are 2. Josh Smith has his flat V1, which is a super traditional AZS. It has an ash body rather than alder, and all the modern contours have been removed. You've even got the big square bolt-on joint. The radius has been rounded to 250 millimeters, which is about 10 inches. The neck is also more of a soft V, so it's gonna feel a lot like a traditional Fender, but with a roasted maple neck, which is so dope. More traditional Tele style pickups in the brand new Seymour Duncan Flat V1 custom set, which features a proprietary blend of Alnico magnets for a unique Tele sound. You also get vintage Goto tuners instead of the Magnum locks, but you still get that hardtail and proprietary in-tune titanium saddles. Yeah, I mean, Ibanez is going hard after Fender this year. Fender, for whatever reason, isn't making a high-end roasted maple Telecaster part of their main lineup, even though they sell replacement necks out of roasted maple. Fine, Fender, if you don't want to do it, Ibanez will. The one thing I don't like about this model is that it's got regular medium nickel frets instead of jumbo stainless steel. But the point is that this is a very traditional guitar, and stainless steel frets does change the feel quite a bit. I love the feel of stainless steel frets. They're quicker, they're smoother, but also much more modern feeling, which is not what this guitar is going after. What this is an amazing blend of modern features and traditional feel, something that I've been saying for a while there hasn't been enough of. Like, how come you get all these sick modern features on metal guitars, whereas the non-metal guitars are stuck with designs from the 50s and 60s in every single way? Do non-metal guitars not benefit from better neck stability? Come on now. So while the Flat V1 wouldn't be my pick from the new AZSs, I'm still happy it exists, because I would love to see more of this, and I hope it pushes Fender and other brands known for their ultra-traditional designs to do more with things like roasted maple. But that brings us to my favorite of the new AZS line, and that is Lari Basilio's new LB1. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the violet color, but the top binding looks great, and it's the only HSS currently in the line. It's even got the Dynamix 5 switching system, and again, I'll just throw up the diagram because here the number of tonal options you get with the LB1 is just insane. Ash body, bird's eye roasted maple neck and fingerboard, and this actually has a compound 9 to 12 inch radius as well. Brand new Lari Basilio signature pickups exclusive to just this guitar, although we have no real information about these yet. Yeah, I like so much about this guitar, except the violet color with gold hardware. I don't know, not feeling that color combo, but I love the specs. So just like, what, a few days ago, I uploaded a video with my reactions and initial thoughts to Ibanez's 2021 lineup. By and large, I found it pretty underwhelming. You know, last year they launched the High Performance Series, roasted maple necks, and DiMarzio pickups for really reasonable prices. The year previous, we had the Axion Label Series, super high-spec guitars, bare knuckle or Fishman Fluence pickups. This year I said that I felt like there wasn't really that big statement announcement. Well, I've just been put in my place. The new AZSs are sick. Now, they're all made in Japan though, so you're looking at a minimum price tag of $2 grand for the base versions. $2,500 for the flame maple top, and $2,600 for the quilt maple, which is a lot. But also, made in Japan prestigious, the quality is gonna be insane. I would guess Indonesian-made premium AZs will drop sometime next year. They're definitely coming, but this is gonna be a fairly exclusive party for a little bit. Either way, I mean, the Telecaster has almost been done to death by so many other brands, and I think this is a great take by Ibanez on a classic theme that's fresh and exciting. I'm definitely gonna try to get my hands on one because I've been getting super into my Teles lately, and I also love modern features like roasted maple and stainless steel frets, but those are just my initial thoughts. What do you think of the new AZSs? Which models do you think are the most exciting? Are you considering pre-ordering these? Are you waiting for the more affordable premium versions? Really curious to hear your thoughts. Oh, and I almost missed that there are 3 new non-AZS signature models as well that have just been revealed. Steve Vai is getting another Pia, this time in black. If you recall, last year Ibanez revealed the Pia as kind of the successor to the iconic Gem. There were a bunch of colors, of course white, then yellow, green, pink. For 2021, it's getting a new black flat variation. Super classy, can't fault it. I'm still in love with the covers on those DiMarzio Utopia pickups. It works so well with the blossom inlays. You know, I'll probably never buy one, but you have to admire how well they've designed the Pia. JB Brubaker from August Burns Red is getting a JBB M30. Nyato body, 3-piece maple babinga neck, ebony fingerboard, EMG 8185 combo with white covers, Goto MGT locking tuners, super simple 1-volume, 1-tone layout. Yeah, I mean, I like the white pickups on the black body. That looks cool. It's got some racing stripes to make it go faster, I guess. It's made in Indonesia, so it'll be more affordable than all the other ones we've been talking about, which is great for August Burns Red fans. I mean, as someone who's really not into the shreddy Ibis, it doesn't really do that much for me. We move. Joe Satriani is also getting signature model number 312 or whatever, this time in sky blue with red pickups. Alder body, maple babinga neck, rosewood fingerboard with a 10-inch radius. DiMarzio Mojo and Satch track pickup combo. Not gonna lie, I saw a picture of this on Facebook first. Didn't look at the caption or the headstock. Totally thought it was another Coloss horror story post, but no, it's a Satriani model. I mean, what Ibanez lineup wouldn't be complete without new Steve Vai and Joe Satriani editions? So yeah, that's a quick little Ibanez update. What do you think? What interests you the most? What do you want to see demos of now that we have a fuller picture of the 2021 Ibanez lineup? Some of the new Strati AZs with the compound fingerboard radius, the newer AZSs, the 7 strings, all of them? Let me know what you're thinking. Before I let you go, I'm gonna give a massive shout out to Connor Morse and the rest of the amazing supporters over on Patreon. We're actually pushing towards 100K and I could not do it without you guys. Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who continues to watch this channel. Never thought we'd be anywhere near this milestone, but we're getting close. It's starting to get a little real, so thank you. And that'll do it for this short episode of AskGufish. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit that like button. Tons more NAMM content to come. I've been uploading near daily, which is insane. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, that way you don't miss any of it. Social media, merch, Discord server links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I'll see you for the next video.